All right, y'all. Y'all probably seen that community post that I made a few minutes ago about how half of the things around the public setting don't feel natural. It's like there's a very intense level of unnatural quietness, and it's hard to explain over video. Like, it's better if people are present. That way you're better to pick up the energy. Well, I'm about to go ahead and show y'all a bit of what I'm talking about when it comes to some areas of this place where I stay. It could be felt in the air too. Christmas don't even, bro, today didn't even feel like Christmas over here where I'm at. Very dark. Very, very, very dark. And we're not talking about the sunlight and all that. We're talking about spiritually. You could feel a lot of spiritual darkness on this land. I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm gonna let a few of y'all get in here. Hopefully y'all had a good Christmas today, but over here where I'm at, bro, like, this didn't feel like Christmas at all, bro. It felt like a whole fucking worse than Halloween on a spiritual level. These people ain't right, bro. You could do all the saging, you could sage, you could pray. That does work, but when you're surrounded in your surroundings, bro, about a lot of dark people, it's unnatural, bro. This place is fucking demonic and it could be felt. You're supposed to have that nostalgia moment of Christmas and to feel happy. Even if you don't have any gifts or presents or none of that. You're supposed to feel like a natural feeling. Today felt like Halloween, but on an extreme level, spiritually. That's how I know something ain't right with these individuals. There was a lot of crown chakra manipulation projected onto me today to try to get me to hurt myself. A lot of that was projected upon me today. But I fought it off, though. I fought it off and prayed to the Most High and Allah. I fought all that shit off of me. Fuck you. You ain't winning over me. You're a coward. That's what you are. You ain't going to destroy one of God's angels. You're not going to do it. Every holiday, these individuals perform ritualistic practices of Satanism. Where I'm at. Every fucking holiday. No matter what holiday it is, it's darkness, bro. It's pollution of darkness. All day, every day. All day, every day. All day, every day. And I'm not talking about literally everybody involved in it, no. It's just affecting a lot of people in the surroundings, and they may not be woke to that. But they feel something weird in the air. That's their spirit that's picking that up. See, even though there may be street lights right here, it ain't really light, bro. It's still dark. This whole fucking place feels dark and polluted with darkness. You can feel that, bro, in the energy. I'm not the only one that's complaining about that either. There had somebody a while back that came down here for the fair that said the same thing, like, something don't feel right. I say, you know what that feeling is? You feel a spiritual darkness in your intuition. They complain about it also. I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about a certain part of the town, how it has this unnatural quietness to it. It could be felt around the park area too. They got some people in the park right now, but we ain't talking about that. Of course, you're going to have quietness with nobody around, but it's that unnatural quietness that's catchy and that can alert you. Here's one of the spots right here where you can feel it very heavily. Roll my window down, see if that changes the energy. Look, I'm gonna go kind of slow. See how it has like that spooky feeling to it? This is the area this felt the most, all down these buildings, right? Especially this one right here, bro. That one right there got some negative fucking energy to it right there. There's a portal that's open up right here by this bridge. Watch, I'm about to show y'all right on this corner right here. Right here. Portal open right there. You can feel it. I'm trying my best of my ability to explain to y'all what's going on. Because this is a serious problem where I'm at, bro, because it's causing a lot of uncomfortability. You can feel the uncomfortable energy in your intuition. Sometimes you can feel that how something is tugging or trying to pull on your shoulder. You can feel like something is pushing you the opposite way. That's a poltergeist. That's what you call poltergeist. I don't know if you ever heard of that before. They got poltergeists on this land too. I felt that in that 3-bedroom house that I used to stay in. I was attacked numerous amount of times in that house. I reported that to the higher-ups. I just didn't know what it was back then. I had a hard time discovering what it was. But I found out months later after I moved out of there, my intuition finally revealed it to me as I say, hey, that was poltergeist attacks. What was caused you to lose weight? That's what that was. And then you had rituals being done on you all day, every day, all day, every day. And that right there was a very, very, very powerful spiritual attack I was under. Somebody trying to harvest energy off of me. That's another thing that was done to me in that home. Energy harvesting rituals. Trying to harvest my soul out of my body and trying to deplete me spiritually. That's another thing that was done to me. But I thought it was something else. But I got down to the bottom and figured out what it was. And I'm certain of myself. It was ritualistic attacks that was being done along with poltergeist activity. We're not talking about the poltergeist that's going to sling cabinets open or sling doors open and stuff like that. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a poltergeist that will attack you physically. That's not going to slam doors or slam cabinets open and stuff like that. Because I know some of y'all, you probably seen those videos all over the internet involving chairs moving by themselves and cabinets slamming open. No, we're not talking about that type of poltergeist. It's a poltergeist that will attack you physically in your body. Some people think it's demonic possession, but it's not. It's a poltergeist that gets in the energy field and manipulates your energy field. And it tries to harm you energetically, but you can feel this in your body. That's the best way I can describe it. But anyways, I just thought I'd show y'all what I was talking about a few minutes ago about some of the buildings. But that's not just the only part of town that feels that way at. I don't know if y'all can even feel that through the camera. It would be better if some of y'all was here present physically to actually feel that energetically. All you got to do is walk around it. Even in the daytime, bro, it's felt like that. That's how you know there's a problem there. Because nighttime, that's known for the most quietest of times, right? It's not about the nighttime, bro. It's about the way the energy feels 24/7. And something is wrong, something is off. And a lot of these buildings, bro, are haunted. A lot of ghost activity in them. But we're not talking about like just regular ghosts, bro. Like this is just all over the land. You can feel that intuitively. You know? I'm about to show y'all again where I was at. That's where that portal is right here. Right there in that corner right there. You can feel it, bro. It's like a vortex that's open right there. All these buildings right here. We'll go kind of slow. Look. It's just a creepiest vibe, bro. Now here's another part right here. That's where the park is right there. I'm gonna tell you, bro, even though it's lit up like that, it ain't all what you see, bro. It ain't all what it seems. I'm telling you. A long time ago, they had a guy that flipped out and did something on the track, and a train hit him a long time ago right there. That's some more activity. They had an old lady that stays in a house over there, and she says around 9 o'clock every night, she gets a bang on her front door at 9 o'clock. A man flipped out on the track right there and got hit by a train a long time ago. They got a lady that stays in a house not too far from that. And it happened not too far from where she stays at on the train track. Nobody can understand why the guy flipped out the way he did or not. That was a long time ago though. They had some times where people will sit there, they'll sit in the graveyard past closing hours. 7 o'clock is past closing hours when the graveyard gate's supposed to close. And they be sitting in there. They ain't supposed to be in there. So what I done was I decided to get smart and go stealth mode and start recording night vision. Leave my house on foot and go stealth mode for a little while. I got me some good footage too, bro. Think a motherfucker ain't got no documentation. You gonna find out. I've been documenting this for a long time with these individuals be fucking with over here. Be doing that bullshit up on this land. Look, then they just leave the fucking gates open. Look. Fucking gates open to the graveyard. It's supposed to be closed and locked. Fucking bullshit, man. My people are in there. Look at that. Look, gates right here, wide the fuck open. Look at that. Excuse my language. I ain't trying to cuss around these individuals. Look, gate wide open. Some more evidence right here. Look at that. Just wide the hell open. Look. I'm about to show y'all something else where a lot of rituals was being done. Go ahead and pull over real quick. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about when it comes to some of these rituals that was being done. All right, you see how there's a stop sign right there, right? They got another stop sign over here, another stop sign over there, and another stop sign over there. I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about when it comes to this ritual that was being done. You see how all roads cross and makes a cross like that? That's a crossroad ritual being used in necromancy rituals with this right here. And a lot of that was being performed right here on that corner right there. See how it makes a cross like that? That's a crossroad ritual. I've been investigating, bro, for a long time. Doing my research on the information to make sure I got the valid information I'm looking for to prove what that is that's doing that. And to align what I got documented down on footage to have a direct match. Then the graveyard's right there. Go figure. These individuals got me out here alone, bro, doing that. Nobody want to help me out. Nobody want to sit there, oh, well, we don't have any physical proof. Bullshit, I got the physical proof, bro. That's why you conduct an investigation. Because there is enough probable cause. Don't hand me that bullshit. There is enough probable cause. I don't want to hear that bullshit. It ain't that damn hard, brother. Spot that something shady is going on in a public setting at 11:30 at night. Then you got people sitting in a graveyard past closing hours. That ain't that damn hard to have enough probable cause as to say, you know what? This ain't right. Why are they sitting in there past closing hours? Probable cause right there. It begins to be a pattern of that. I haven't caught them there lately. Of course, I ain't been looking for that activity, but I haven't caught them lately doing that. I want to say the last time I caught that was this year, but a long time ago this year. Maybe about half a year ago. Within a 5-6 months time frame. They got a portal right here too, look. There's a portal right there. Right there. I know it's dark, but during the daytime, you can feel it too. The rest of the land is okay. Until you get around, there's another portal over here. I wish there was a physical way to prove that, bro. You can't prove a spiritual portal, but you could damn well feel it, bro. All they need to do is send some psychic mediums down right here. I'm about to go on the highway so y'all can feel the energy on the highway. But anyways, to my genuine supporters on here that's out of state, out of town, or to the ones that may not be involved in the dark practices or try to attack me spiritually, Merry Christmas to y'all. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. About to show y'all how the energy feels on the highway. It's just basically the energy is all over. All right, I'm about to show y'all how the energy, if y'all can feel the energy on the highway. This has got a dark feeling to it, bro. Not because it's nighttime, it's just the energy. It's all over. It's all over. I don't know if they still got all the lights turned out over here. Because usually they turn all the lights off. Nah, the light's still on. Usually all this over here be off. All the lights, they turn all that off. Like, damn. Y'all hold on a minute, y'all. All right, there we go. I'm not the only one that has ever spoke up about that, though. There's a few people that was afraid to speak up because they even admitted that they don't want to sound crazy. They're not crazy. Ain't nobody gonna believe them if they was to say that they seen a ghost. Bullshit. Bullshit. They're believed. They are believed. You're not seeing, like, some of these individuals, like, they think that they seeing shit. No, you're not. No, you're not. I've witnessed it myself several times. As a clairvoyant, bro, it's more extreme on me. I see this on a daily basis, bro, supernatural activity. I'm about to go show y'all another place. I'm on a bridge right now. Y'all just give me a minute. It's fucking windy as hell up here. Damn. Y'all hear all that wind? Shit, you don't need no AC. Fuck. Roll your window down. You gonna get all kind of air up here, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Look, you get all kind of air up here. Who needs an AC when all you gotta do is roll your window down? It's hot over here where I'm at, y'all. Fucking hot. I'm about to show y'all where they got a spot where a house was struck by lightning. The house was cursed, bro. They had a big old mansion looking house that got struck by lightning a long time ago. These individuals trying to put me in the psychic investigator energy or the paranormal psychic investigator energy. They had a cursed house that got struck by lightning a long time ago. I don't know if they built something else that's there because I ain't been there for a long time. I'm about to show y'all that house. I don't know if they got something else there, but that a house that was struck by lightning a long time ago because it was cursed. Nope, they ain't got nothing there. Look, this open spot right here, there used to be a big old house. They used to set right there. They got struck down by lightning. Nope, there ain't nothing there. I'm about to show y'all a house that me and my mom was at a long time ago. Whenever a door started opening and closing by itself, it was one of the doors with the skeleton key. Like, you know how they have that key like off a Beetlejuice movie? How they have those old door knobs with a keyhole? This was an old fucking house we was in. And the door kept opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing. And then you heard a big old bang on the side of the house like that. I remember that, bro. I was sitting down watching TV and she was talking to a friend. And all of a sudden, bro, you just heard the door open, creak open, like that. It started opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing. I'm about to go show y'all that house. I know that house is still there. She thought somebody was playing a prank on her. She's like, nah, there's gotta be somebody in there. He's like, no. Go look in there. There ain't nobody in there. There's a few people that have spoken up, but yet some of them have admitted to the fact that they don't want to sound crazy. They're not crazy, bro. They're not crazy. People just want to go off and make assumptions because they don't experience it. Oh, nah, they ain't that bullshit. Just because they don't experience it don't mean it don't exist. That's the thing. Just wait till they experience it. Then that's when they're going to have a changed perspective. They just got this energy in the background. Like that. Like the bullshit. They try to overtalk it. Try to, They ain't no over talking this guy. I'm telling you. Then they got this energy, bro. It's like they get irritated whenever you get determined to find out the truth. They want to get irritated at you, get mad at you, because you get in a determined energy. Why you gotta be curious like that? Why you gotta be determined? Don't worry about it. This shit's bothering people, upsetting people, hurting people that needs to be said, bro. It needs to be looked into. That's that controlling energy. Oh, nah, bullshit. 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 I'm about to show y'all that other house. That house. They got two monitoring spirits that's behind me. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I command you to catch fire in the name of Jesus. By the power of the Holy Spirit. I command you to flee from my energy. Or Psalm 91. Look at that. Look at that. As soon as I said that, look at that. Ain't they fleeing? Look at that. I could tell when a demon's around, bro. I could tell. Look, there's another one going around me. Look at that. Exactly. The fuck out of here. Y'all seen that? As soon as I said it too. Tell you, bro, these people are possessed. Some of these individuals, it may not be every single last one of them, but there's the majority of them that are possessed by demons. What you just witnessed a few minutes ago when I started praying, that's the Holy Spirit running these demons away from me, getting them away from me. That's the power that the Most High has, bro. And when one of his angels calls that out, it's going to be immediate. Immediate. You get from around me, leave me alone. You ain't going to be sitting there tormenting me. I ain't scared of you. Bro, that's crazy as hell. Y'all seen that? That's supernatural activity, which I just seen a few minutes ago. I don't know if my connection cut out. That's what that was, bro. It's a monitoring spirit. Two of them. Two of them. Ran them right on. I ran them right on out of there, didn't I? Didn't I? Two of them. Took two of them on. Two of them. Get out of here. Get the hell on out of here. Shit don't scare me. What they gonna do? Tell you, bro, they can't face God. They can't stand God's name. The minute you say Jesus, they run. Damn. The thing of it is, they may not even be bad people, y'all. That's the thing. That may not even be two bad people. It's just if they're not fully connected to the Holy Spirit, bro, they're going to be used as a monitor. To monitor you. To try to follow you. That's a monitoring spirit to try to follow you. A lot of people don't know how to identify that properly. It's called a monitoring spirit. It's a spiritual thing. They may not be consciously aware that they're doing that. And that's why people get seen to be looked upon as crazy when they say, oh, they following you. They don't know how to identify that on a spiritual level. It's a supernatural thing. If they're not fully connected to themselves, now, of course, they may indeed have some people out there that may be doing things that they're not supposed to be doing that they are aware of. But when it comes to a spiritual activity like that, that's on a spiritual level. And there's no way to physically prove that, but I don't know, bro. You could possibly prove it because as soon as I started praying, they left, didn't they? So that right there is enough evidence in itself. Because, I mean, two of them, bro, took off like that. I'm talking about the minute I started praying, bro. It's like you can hear them hit on the gas and go around like that. Yep. It's a monitoring spirit. Spirit of torment and a monitoring spirit. That's what y'all just witnessed. Two of them. Two of them. But it manifests in the 3D a different way, though. That's the thing. All right, so y'all want to see that house? I'm about to show you that house. This happened a long time ago. 1998 this happened. And they have another house that's right on the side that's haunted too. I'm about to show y'all. It's this house right here. Not this one that y'all looking at, but the one on the side of it. Oh no, they tore it down. They tore that one down too. Yeah, it was right there. It was sitting right there. Damn, bro. It was just there not too long ago. Yep, they done tore that one down. It must not have been that long ago they tore it down. Because it was there the other day. As far as I remember. I don't know, bro. The lady or whoever was staying there must have complained about it, because my mom a long time ago, before we even went there, she was staying there with her aunt a long time ago. And she complained about that. That house been haunted for a long time. They got another one up here that's haunted. There's a few people that's complaining about this used to be like a corner store, and they had like a house upstairs. It's like an apartment. This is haunted too. This place right here, what y'all looking at right there, that building is haunted too. That house right there is haunted. This building right here, strong activity from that building right there. Then they got a pink building up here that's haunted. Bro, you just look at it and tell something weird about it, like something sinister about the building, I'm telling you. All right, y'all, I'm back. But anyways, this building right here, this building is haunted bad. Bro, it's like the energy could be felt all down here. I'm going to show you where that portal is, though. Right here on this corner right here. There's a vortex right here. This exact spot right here. What do you know, bro? It's right in the fucking presence of a mirror, too. Look, the window right there. It's right there, bro. Right here. You can feel it. It just has like this pulling mechanism to it. It's like a magnetic pull that's how you could tell. Oh, that's the bridge that y'all hear in the background. That's the bridge. They got a bridge right there. You can feel something, bro, just fucking looking at you. Not the window, it's just something, you could tell, bro, something's in there. Hold on, let me see if my flashlight, no, you can't see in there. I mean, you can see the pole right there, look, you can barely see the pole in there. See how they got a pole in there? I ain't afraid of no demons, me. Shit don't scare me. I'm a Scorpio. Sometimes when I go for my walks out here, like during the day, I come out here maybe at like 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the evening. I come out here. You can feel how they got this weird energy just dragging itself behind. You can feel that. It's like a dragged on energy. It's hard to explain. It's like an echoey type of energy that's just dragging itself behind. As if you have like a weight on the back of you, and you can feel like something is following, but it's on a spiritual level. It gives off the feeling of a monitoring spirit, but different though. It'll do that for a little while and it'll go away. It even does that when I get up there, bro. When I go up the stairs. No, you can't go in the building. That's not an abandoned building. Somebody owns that. You can look at it. You just can't go in there. Somebody owns that building. They doing some reconstruction with it. That building's been sitting there for a long time, bro. I'm telling you, it's just the feeling of it. They're doing a lot of reconstruct, but bro, it don't matter how much they reconstruct that building, that energy's still gonna be there. I sometimes feel weird up here, bro, just sitting up here on top of the wall like this. I'll just be observing, bro. I'll come out here, observe. Feel the energy. I'll see how the energy is sometimes. I don't come out here every day. It's just every now and then I'll come out here. Right here feels weird. Right here. It's like a vortex, not as strong as the other one, but there's like a vortex energy right here too. There's a spirit right here, y'all. There's a spirit. Look, just take a good look at these stairs. Hold on. Do y'all not sense a spirit sitting right here? There's a spirit right here, bro. I can feel it looking at me. I can feel it looking at me. There's a spirit somewhere in this area right here. Look, let me get back kind of so y'all can see the whole staircase. There's a spirit right here, bro. I don't know where it's at. It's giving me the vibes of it may be kind of like right here. Right there. There's a spirit right there. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section if y'all feel the same way. Or if y'all could pick up that. I feel like there's a spirit right here on the left-hand side. On this side right here. In this area. I don't know if y'all can pick that up, but I sense a spirit like right here. I'm getting a vision of an older man, kind of bald-headed, and he had scoliosis. A bald-headed man with glasses, and he had scoliosis, and he was with a walking cane. And he was hunched over like this. That's a vision I'm getting. The man had scoliosis, and he was bald-headed with a cane with glasses. And he was hunched over like this. 72-year-old man. What I'm channeling. That's who it is right there. There's a 30-year-old female. Something very significant about a perfume that smells like roses. Y'all give me a minute. I'm in my channeling energy right now. It's like everything else is blocked. Y'all just give me a minute. She's a 30-year-old female. Something very significant about roses. A perfume that has the scent of roses. I'm guided to go back. I feel like a burn in my chest. It's like a sharp pain on the left side. Congestive heart failure. Her name may have been Rose. Rosalie. She passed away at one of these houses that on a staircase. It's not these stairs right here, it's a staircase, but she's trying to get my attention. She lived in a house with a staircase. She's not original. She didn't pass right here. It's just the stairs. So she had congestive heart failure. Rose, Rosie, Rosalie. That's the main three that I'm picking up and channeling very heavily. I'm channeling an evil woman, not from over here, bro. I'm picking this up way over there, that hair salon. There's a hair salon over there, bro, and there's an evil woman. A evil, 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 evil presence over there that's a shapeshifter. Bro, that's crazy. So I'm way over here and I could check. Damn. Hold on a minute, y'all. Look how far away I am. The place is way over there and I picked that up over here. It's like a shape-shifting energy. Bro, you can tell this place is a wicked look. It's not right there, though, at the hair place. It's the place behind that, but it's connected to the same building. Look, the hair place is over there, but it's towards the back, that area right there. That's where I'm sensing it, right there. It's like they got a fucking portal, bro. Like it goes in there, though. Like, it likes to bother them, and it bothers these individuals over here. I don't know if they ever experience things coming up missing, or they feel like the hair on the back of their neck just stands up sometimes. And like this energy shape shifts. It shape shifts. It's like there's a wall right here, a wall, or there may be a door in there, but it's like there's a wall right here that's separating this whole building. It's not really in there, but it goes through the wall, bro. And it goes in there and screws around sometimes. Damn, bro, these individuals got me ghost hunting on Christmas Day. On Christmas night, I'm out here ghost hunting where people are supposed to be opening gifts to celebrate Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Screw it, bro. Like, this deserves to be paid attention to. Out of all the people out there, Scorpio man out here ghost hunting on Christmas Day. Look. That's right. That's exactly right. Nah, they got an older woman. That's a shape-shifting energy by the hair salon. That's been there for a long time. That's an evil, evil older woman. She passed away as an older, evil woman. It's a shape-shifting energy, though, because they're shape-shifted to like a masculine energy. That is funny, y'all. Like, while people supposed to be celebrating Christmas Day, I'm out here ghost hunting. I can't help it, bro. That's what my gifts are there for. I just wanted y'all to see that this town where I'm at, it's just like that movie The Howling, bro. Like they got an unnatural quietness out here. Even though you hear the noise in the background, it's just an unnatural stillness and quietness that it has. And it's kind of similar like that movie The Howling. Yeah, they got people that smile in your face, all right. Let it get dark. Turn your back on them for a little bit. You'll see who they are. I'm telling you. You can't take things for face value, bro, especially when it comes to that energy. You can't take things for face value like that. I'm telling you. But anyways, y'all, go ahead and charge my phone. But yeah, I picked up a man. There was an older man. This is back in the early 1900s. Something very significant about 1902. It's a long time ago, bro. It's a long time ago. But anyways, my main concern is the portals. Can't deny that, bro. You can feel that. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all another part of town that's haunted too. Watch. Bro, just about every house over here is fucking haunted. Excuse my language, but I'm just saying. They had to tear a few of these houses down. Here's another part of town that's haunted over here. A few people has complained. This area over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the window unfold. There we go. Y'all can see a lot better. These houses over here haunted, especially that one. This one ducked off in the back right here, look. That one right there is really haunted. That one right there. Damn, bro, look, this Christmas Christmas night, I'm out here talking about goat. Damn. That's a Scorpio fire. Hey, bro, that's the way the energy is, though. Like, I can't deny the energy, the way the energy feels out here. It's obvious, bro. Like, damn, bro, these niggas trying to have a whole Halloween or Christmas Day and Christmas night. I'm telling you, that's the vibe I get from them. Like, damn, Halloween ain't even that bad. So they got the holidays screwed up. It's like on Halloween, they got Christmas. And yet, it's like Christmas, they got Halloween. They got it backwards. Like, damn. They can have all the damn Christmas decorations up, all the Christmas trees they want. Shit don't feel the same. It don't feel like Christmas. That remind me of that read that I done the other night. This part over here ain't really that bad where I'm driving at right now. Y'all see all the lights? Not just because of lights, but it ain't bad over here. But on that other street over there, I can't look at y'all comments right now, collective. I'm almost back where I'm coming from, where I can talk to y'all. Oh, that's another area I wanted to show y'all. Hold on, I ain't done yet. There's another place. This was actually on the news, bro, where this place is. It's haunted on the highway. People complain about it. The cops was even on the news talking about it. Some of the law was on the news talking about it. It's real, bro. It's real. It's over here by a lake. The law even claimed a long time ago, that's back when different officials was on the force. They claimed that they seen like weird mist looking thing on the side of the road, shape-shifting mist. They claimed to seen a woman. Some of the law even was on TV for speaking out about it. I'm about to show y'all what they was talking about. Right up here, look. Watch. Right around this curve up here. It's kind of like a S curve, but not as wide. Right here, look. About right here. They got a lake right there on the side. Y'all still there or no? This the lake right here, look. Bro, water used to come all the way up to right here, look. Water used to come all the way up to right here. About like that. You see all this grass where I'm walking at, bro? This used to all be a lake right here. There's some paranormal activity about this stand right here, too. That thing been there for a long time. You could tell something's out there, bro. You just feel it. You just tell. Even standing right here. I don't know how many other people out there are alone. You don't have a you don't have an old lady or old man for some of you out there. That's what a lone wolf does. That's what I tried to tell y'all before, but ain't no such thing as isolation with a spiritual person. If you're a lone wolf, and it's like people question, well, how it don't get to you without communicating with people? Because you have your angels there, brothers, watching over you, providing you with the information that you need. That's healthy for your spirit. That's why you're always happy alone. Like that same good feeling that you used to get around people a long time ago before you awaken, that's the same feeling that you have all alone. Hell, bro, you don't need nobody out here to be a happy shit. What the hell that's gonna do? There's something very significant about the lights blinking like that. Look at that. That's a nostalgia moment right there. Look how they got the fog in the background. Look at the fog. But yeah, to the ones out there that may be a spiritual person, you may be a lone wolf, man. You don't need nobody out there to make you happy. You don't need a relationship. You don't need friends. You don't need none of that to be happy. That just adds on to your happiness if that happens. But chance are, if you're a spiritual person, you may be finding it hella difficult to be in a relationship with somebody or to have a connection with somebody. There's a reason for that. Bro, it's like some of these individuals got the audacity to be mad at you because that don't affect you. While they sitting there trying to project their fake happiness all on you. And yet you ain't even worried about none of that. Because their love spells don't work, that's why. they mad. They mad because they got to use magic and you don't have to do none of that. You are the fucking magic. How they like that? That's a damn shame, bro. They got to sit there and manipulate things. They got to spiritually manipulate a situation in order to try to get something that they really don't want, but yet they think that they want it at that time. But yet whenever they do actually get a hold to it, they get irritated, agitated, and end up ignoring. They end up getting irritated and pushing them off to the side, bro, because that ain't what they really want. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Sit there and get more mad? Get him more good? Good. Bro, just sitting out here under a light like that, that right there is a good time in itself. What the hell you gotta go to a party for, brother, to feel whole? Bullshit. I can sit right here, bro, by a damn street light, a street lamp, whatever the fuck you call it. It's a light, ain't it? And sit here and stand here and feel whole. Like, damn. Having somebody else, look, let me go ahead and break it down in details. If there was to be another physical person standing right here, that still don't make you in a like that. That's still not going to identify it as you're always going to be with somebody, because they're in a different vessel, bro. That's a different energy. It'll create the same feeling as if that person is away. It's the same feeling as if they are away. The only difference is their energy is present right there to where you can physically observe it. But their energy is still present even though they may be a long distance away from you. Energy is energy. So some of these individuals, bro, that try to manipulate things, they don't like that. They don't like that because they got to manipulate things in order to get their way. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to do none of that. They get mad at you just goes. They get mad at you just for standing on the fucking light, bro. Walk out here in the open field under a light, they get mad at you for that. Because I'm going to tell you why, because you could be alone. You could be alone. And they don't like that. Ain't nobody give a shit what they like and what they don't like. Ain't nobody said they had it like that. Simple as that. But anyways, that's just my testimony on the whole thing when it comes to that. I mean, you ain't got to be around a group of people, bro, to be happy. Being alone that's where you're going to find the most happiness at. It may not be all the time, but the majority of the time, if you're a spiritual person, you know. Damn mosquitoes, man. The mosquitoes. Y'all hold on a minute, y'all. Damn mosquitoes out here, bro. Mosquitoes. You know what I'm saying? The mosquitoes, man. The mosquitoes. I'll get back to the comments in a minute. Hey, that is funny. Yeah, make a damn ghost hunt video on Christmas night. That's the energy they want to put out, bro. Go hunt for a ghost on Christmas night. Here's another building that's haunted too. Big time. That one right there. I like how you can hear the crickets whenever you're going by the street lights and you got your window rolled down, bro. You can hear the crickets. I'm almost home where I can talk to y'all. What the fuck does that mean whenever your chin itches like that? This part right here. Itching, bro. I know if your nose itches, that means somebody wants to kiss you. If your ear itches or burns, that means somebody may be talking about you. And if your palm of your hand itches, that means that money could be coming your way. If the palm of your hand itches, I don't know what the chin itches though, right here. Chin. Chin. That's funny how I see some of them words like lady, like the word lady. Lady. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Well, I could talk to y'all, read y'all comments. Damn. Yeah, the mosquitoes are bad, bro, over here, dude. People more up north probably don't deal with that much. But over here, bro, like, man, fucking irritating. Telling you. Irritating. Irritating. Lady. Somebody could get irritated with me saying that. Good. Ain't nobody give a fuck about what the hell irritates. Maybe they shouldn't listen to the fucking video to start with. I give a shit about that. Lady. Like, damn, brother, they don't like being called lady. Because they know they ain't sweet, that's why. They know they don't deserve to be called. So they much rather be called a B word. They much rather get called a bitch or something like that. They don't like that. Good. Good. What's up, Pop? You don't have to pick up too much. Make sure your kicker has a chance. Instead they lose 5 and now the kick goes from. All right, y'all, I'm back. Nah, somebody may not like that. Somebody out there may not like that word because they know they mean. They mean. But it's like that word don't go for them anyways. It's like everything gotta be about them. It's like everything gotta be about them. It's like they take the word lady and twist it as if, oh, it don't fit the description of them, and they get mad because it ain't them. And it's like they still want to sit there and try to. It's like they know that they could be that person, but yet they don't want to be that person. If that makes any sense, whoever that's resonating with. A lady is a word. Lady is just a word. It don't define a character, bro. A lady is a lady. Of course, it is a gender, but I mean, at the same time, a lady is a lady. What the hell is offensive about the word lady? A lady is a lady, just like a man's a man. Or dude. Dude. I don't know. They do have some people out there that appreciate that word lady. Lady. How I say that? Lady. I actually said that a while back because somebody was doing something they hadn't. They wasn't aware of what the hell was going on in their surroundings. And I said that was funny. I said, damn, lady, like what the hell you expect, lady? Like, damn, lady, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That get their attention real quick, like their ears, they hear that. Exactly. The minute you say lady, or the minute I say that word lady, it's like they just boom. But no, they do have some people on my channel that like that word, like they think that word's funny. Or how I said, what they gonna do? I don't say what are they going to do. It's gonna do. G-O-N-E. Gon' do. What he gonna do? Did everybody have a good Christmas today? I vape mainly because of the flavor. Tastes like one of them popsicles. A freeze pop. The blue kind. A freeze pop. I imagine a blue kind of a freeze pop. That's how this flavor right here tastes. Something similar to that. It's one of the freeze pops. Where you get them in like, it's like a net looking thing, or they come in a box. And it's like in this plastic, and you got to trim the top of it off. And you push it up through the plastic like that, a freeze pop. That's how this flavor right here tastes. My Christmas was good. Just the energy, bro. Like the energy's off. I'm kind of getting some higher authoritative energy that may be observing that knows something's wrong also. They see a problem with that, bro. Apparently. This is not due to belief, because people do have the right to practice what they believe in. But it's the things that's being practiced with some of these individuals that are not, it's not ethical at all. This is polluting a public setting, bro. These individuals don't realize, brother, they could turn this into a ghost town, which in representing abandoned place. They could draw attention to them, bro, in a way to where there's some higher up authority figures that can end up getting a hold of that to see what's really being done. And it's like, it can end up being a ghost town if they keep it up with that, bro. Because there's houses that's being torn down, businesses are going out, people are moving out of here. I'm gonna tell you why, because the energy ain't good around here. I honestly hate to say that about a place that I grew up at, because this is where I grew up. But this ain't the same. I'm going to tell you, bro, when things start to really change, I couldn't really tell back then, but, bro, something should have been fixed way in 1996. I don't know why my intuition keeps on going way back to that year, but it's 1996. Something should have been fixed back then. They had a carnival that used to come down here. The carnival with the Pharaoh's Fury, the boat, the Egyptian boat. They used to swing back and forth. It's a carnival ride. It's called the Pharaoh's Fury. They got in an argument with these people down over here, and they ain't never been back over here either. They left too. Ran them off out of here. They got in an argument over something, and they ain't never came back. I'm like, oh, man, that's fucked up, bro. People enjoyed the hell out of that fair. They ran them off out of here. I want to say the last year they was here was in, I want to say 1999. That was the last year they was here. See how they have that quietness out here? I don't know if y'all could tell on the live stream. It's an unnatural stillness, bro, quietness. It's like instead of it being quiet, everything is frozen. It shouldn't feel like that. It shouldn't feel like that. Even when there's quietness, bro, there's still movement within the energy. The energy just feels frozen, bro. It ain't supposed to feel that way. It's like a very highly tensed up energy where I'm at. That's the best way I can explain it. Even though it may be quiet, you still have movement of energy. Therefore, just like the water, like if you got the water that's kind of, they got a tugboat that goes by and you hear the waves crashing up against the bank, right? Eventually that water is going to be, it's going to settle, but you still going to hear, you still going to feel energy from it. It's still a natural flow. It's still a natural ripple effect when it comes to the current. That current's still gonna flow, bro. There's still gonna be a current. That water still is going to feel natural and look natural. My intuition is picking up on a very, 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 very bad feeling right now. My intuition got a bad feeling, bro. I feel something bad in my surroundings. Where is it at? Where is it at? Do you do you happen to have any tarot cards on you? Because this needs to be investigated. For you to be picking this up and leaving a comment like that, there's a reason for that. Do you by any chance have any tarot cards on you present? I mean, I got my own. I could pull cards, but it'd be better if somebody else pulled cards. Something bad is being done because I just felt it a few minutes ago, bro. I'm about to go grab my cards because something was being done a few minutes ago. I picked it up heavy in my stomach area. This ain't voodoo either, bro. Like, this is a bad feeling I felt in my stomach. A bad feeling. I'm kind of getting the vibes. There's some higher authority figures that may be observing this live stream that may have felt that too. Not when I said that, but it could have been a little bit before I started mentioning that. I said, hey, I got a bad feeling right now. It happened a few minutes ago. Something just fucking happened in my surroundings a few minutes ago. I felt that. Y'all hold on a minute. Let me get my cards. All right, I'm back here. I got my cards now. What was this that was being done a few minutes ago? A Queen of Wands reverse? What was being done around my residence a few minutes ago that I picked up intuitively? I hope the FBI is watching behind the scenes, bro, to document that down. Because something bad was being done a few minutes ago, bro. I picked this up in my fucking stomach heavily. What was this that I channeled a few minutes ago around my residence? Four of Pentacles? Something to do with a kid? Following. Somebody that was in a vehicle possibly doing something to a child? Yeah, look at that. Six of Cups. This could be pertaining to a Leo. A child was being abused, bro. A kid was being abused. Look at that. There's kidnapping too. Look at that. Eight of Swords, kidnapping. Eight of Swords and a devil, that's kidnapping energy. There was a kidnapper in my surroundings a few minutes ago that's been abusing children. Look at that, 8 of Swords and the Devil, and then they have the Page of Cups reverse. Uh-huh. I knew I picked up something bad, bro. It's in my cards. Somebody that was traveling in a vehicle possibly with the 6 of Swords reverse. This is travel. And there was a kid that was being abused inside of a vehicle. Where's the FBI at, bro? Where are they at? Where are they at? Somebody that was in a vehicle is doing that. Hold on, y'all. This happened a few minutes ago. You fucking sick fucks, bro. You gonna get you got your fucking day coming, motherfucker. Watch. You sick motherfuckers. You got your day coming. You no good, goddamn scum of the earth. I pray that they come in, bro, and they fucking dude. Is the FBI aware of what happened a few minutes ago? And my surroundings involving someone that may have been in a vehicle that was passing by? Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords. Hierophant reverse. Okay, so this related to a Virgo, a Taurus, a corrupt institution. They do know what's going on. The Sun card. The Ennin card. This is a yes. This is a yes. Something corrupt was taking place with an authority figure. They do know. Did the FBI feel an uncomfortable feeling in their stomach whenever I felt that? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They know I picked that up too. I channeled that accurately. They could have felt a sick feeling too. Look at that Hierophant reverse again. This is sick, bro. This is fucking sick. I'm getting they possibly did. They could have felt a drop. Look, that's all about holding on. That's that drop. That's a sick feeling. And it look like to me they could be charging in towards this Hierophant reverse. Look like to me they charging in towards a corrupt institution. They felt a drop and feeling. Look at that. That's drop. And then that right there could have been a sick feeling. They could have picked up. It's like a dropping feeling. A heavy dropping feeling. I'll get, yeah, they did. Possibly so. Are they going to do anything about this? They're judging the situation right now in regards to these individuals doing this with children. There's a corrupt institution under judgment right now for abusing children. And there's people that's also under judgment for engaging in those corrupt, illegal, unethical, sick practices. That's what it looked like to me, 9/11, as I'm saying that. Are the feds going to do something about that? Six of Cups reverse. Queen of Cups. Magician. Page of Swords reverse. This is attempted sacrifice, bro. I don't really see them doing anything. That could be covertly gathering information. What would inspire them to take action on that? I'm about to leave this goddamn state, bro. Fuck this fucking state. Piece of shit, bro. Fuck y'all. Y'all all gonna die. Every single last one of you motherfuckers, bro. You gonna rot, you son of a bitches. All of y'all. You fucking pathetic piece of shit. You gonna get exposed. This whole motherfucking state gonna get exposed. Fucking rat piece of shit. Especially the bottom part of Louisiana. Y'all all gonna get exposed, you fucking scumbags. What's going to inspire them to take action? An investigation? I don't know, bro. They could be taking action. Somebody's getting caught for sure. There's some traffickers getting caught. There's some traffickers getting caught. Sound like to me they could be looking into an earth sign female official locally. That's a Capricorn woman. Uh-huh. Yeah, don't look too good for you. They're looking into a couple officials over here, what it look like, that are females. There's one of them right here, bro, that's going to get their ass caught. A Leo, a Gemini, Capricorn. There's a few of them that could already be getting caught. And I'm getting that they could take action with the Eight of Wands because they see what the hell these individuals are doing. Look at that Ten of Swords. There's some witches here too. In position of authority. They're investigating witchcraft practices. Trying to harm these individuals with witchcraft. It's hard to me they could be taking action. One of them right here getting caught. She's going to get picked up and stopped. She's going to get stopped. Feds gathering information, bro. Eight of Wands, they gathering information. There's a female official here that's going to get caught. That's one of them. Several of them in the energy. Several of them. I knew I picked something up bad earlier, bro. All right, I'm back. Fucking caught, bro. You gonna get caught. You gonna get caught. Fucked up ass, fake ass officials. You gonna get caught, bro. I feel sorry for any FBI agent that ever collaborates with one of these pieces of shit in this local position where I'm at. I feel sorry for you, bro. You really don't know how you look if you ever collaborate with one of these individuals. You really don't know how you making your agency look over here in the state of Louisiana, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, these individuals are fucking harming these individuals. It's right here in my cards. I know how to read these energies energetically, and it can also be verified with the logical meaning of the cards. Ain't a good look for you, bro. Y'all better tighten up, bro, and get the fuck on down here. It just got verified earlier with my cards what the hell I picked up intuitively and how somebody was being harmed in a vehicle, bro. Somebody that was passing up my home with a Six of Swords reverse. The Six of Swords will be traveling, but following at the same time, trying to bring trouble your way. And the Eight of Swords and the Devil, bro, that both together could represent kidnapping. Do the feds believe me when it comes to me channeling that and taking a look at my cards? Even though it may not be able to be proven physically, but if there's a physical investigation, it's better to be proven. Do they believe me? They could have looked at the cards that I pulled. If they watching. Do they believe me at what I'm channeling when it comes to that? Yeah. Page of Wands is a confirmation. They may not have the physical proof to prove it, but they do believe me. They're listening. They don't have the physical proof, but they believe me. Look at that. There it is again, bro. Confirmation. That's a kid being abused. Something that these individuals are doing for their job. They do believe me. Look, this ain't no lie, bro. With the moon reverse, something could be exposed too with the moon reverse. They believe me. Look at that. This ain't no illusion. I'm getting, they may not have the physical evidence on it, but they definitely believe me. With the page of Wands, that's all about a messenger speaking out. There's a kid being abused right there with a page of Cups reverse. And this keeps on being done over and over and over and over. They don't have to have the physical proof. I'm getting into energy. They could possibly feel that. Or they know something about that. They do believe me. Look at that. Justice. Judgment reverse. They're going to get caught. Seven of Swords reverse. Two of Wands reverse. Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. And the High Priest. Okay, so they believe me about witchcraft. I'm also getting, if they did ignore their intuition, then this right here is going to come back to bite them. Something could be coming back to bite them because this right here is going to be an indication of not documenting something down properly or taking proper procedures in order to look into a situation. Yep. They believe I'm being falsely accused too of the Judgment reverse. Somebody's doing this for their job with the Five of Pentacles reverse. And there's a witch right here. All these secrets are out about who's doing that. Yep. There's something that's going to catch these individuals in a bunch of, look like to me, a bunch of false allegations. Again, they don't have to have the physical proof. Something has gotten exposed with the moon. Seven of Swords reverse and a Page of Cups reverse relating that to those matters. Or something being done relentlessly over and over and over and over and over. They're seeing through something. They may not have the physical proof, but something's got exposed because of something being done repetitively. So how do they know that without physical proof? With the Seven of Pentacles reverse give me the vibes of no physical proof. But that Page of Cups is still coming up in reverse position. Which is a bad energy. Involving a youngin'. So how is this exposed if they don't have the physical proof of it? This could be something to do with witchcraft too, with the High Priestess reverse and the Moon reverse. How is this exposed to them? How do they know that if they don't have the physical proof? Seven of Wands reversed because of a scandal. Seven of Cups reversed again because they see through something. Justice again. The Devil. There's a group here under judgment, bro. This group's being seen to be doing that. Eight of Wands reverse. This is connected to a lot of conversations that's connected to these individuals. There's a female right here. Exactly. Queen of Swords reverse. There's a Queen of Swords reverse on the judgment right now. Official female under judgment. They're trying to let me know don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. They know exactly who these individuals are. And this Queen of Swords reverses on the judgment. There's someone being watched. There's a female being watched right this minute. There's a female official that's being watched right this minute, bro. Judgment is all about under watch, and there's an emperor right there. Okay, so this could be the same emperor I channeled the other day. That could be a special agent in charge of investigations. He's like, I know that boy ain't behind none of them conversations. They know exactly who this was related to. These individuals right here. Okay, so this could be, okay, so it ain't him behind the conversations. Who is it then? Who is it? They got this individual under judgment. I don't know. I'm getting from the Emperor's energy. I know he ain't behind these conversations with the Eight of Wands. That could have been intercepted, and it could have went back to a Capricorn. Could have caught a Capricorn, a fire sign behind that very heavily. Air sign energy. Something has been seen, bro, about a group here. That's under judgment. And this is connected to a lot of conversations that was possibly intercepted during a court order wiretap. These messages could have been wiretapped. And they know exactly who these messages are connected to. This energy and this energy right here. There's a female. Couple of females here. And there's a whole damn group of people right here in reverse. A mother and a father figure. All of them's in reverse. This could be up to literally 18 people. With the Eight of Wands and the 10 of Cups, that would be 18. 10 and 8 would be 18, right? Or 15 people, up to 15 to 18 amount of people. That's engaging in that. This emperor knows exactly where these conversations are coming from. He knows. All I gotta say is these individuals better watch their back, bro. They better watch it. I'm getting maybe they could be doing something to protect me now. I'm not gonna rely on them for their protection, but bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. When it comes to a situation, don't want to leave me alone, and it keeps on being done over and over and over and over and over. Eventually, they gotta pay attention, start paying attention to that. Maybe they just might be protecting me now. I'm getting the Emperor knows where these conversations are coming from. And that's why you ain't putting none of that all off on him, because it's coming from these individuals. That's who's on the judgment right now. Look at all these individuals on the judgment, bro. Look at that. That's why I ain't got nothing to worry about. Nine of Swords reverse. Look at him. Mm-hmm. They're starting to see that these individuals are hypocritical. So if they was here to talk to me, to give me advice, what kind of advice would a Fed give me? Even though they really can't do that, I mean, as far as me being a remote viewer and a clairvoyant, then they more than likely could actually do that. They can't really give no legal advice, but I'm kind of getting a different energy about that. What one of them would tell me if they was here? What would be the advice they would give me so I could remain chill? This should be pissing me off, bro, because these individuals keep hurting me, keep trying to hurt me and harm me. Not the feds, but these individuals where I'm at. What would be the advice? Tyrant energy. Don't worry about shit. Don't worry about shit. You ain't going to jail, boy. You ain't going to jail. Look, keep on walking. Ignore this problem in your surroundings. Just keep walking away. That's what they would tell me. Just walk away. You ain't going to jail. This is gonna work against them. Don't worry about that. It may be safe. You may have to travel a good bit. It would be advisable for you to travel because this right here. It's also telling me that help may be coming in. Don't worry about none of what these individuals are trying to do. You ain't going to jail. Don't worry about these individuals lying on you. Seven of Pentacles and eight. Yeah, exactly. Ignore these individuals. Ignore these officials too. That's what they would tell me. Don't listen to not a fucking one of them. Fuck them. Fuck them. They want to sit there and do that shit to you and hurt you. Don't listen to not a fucking one of them. Even this paperwork, all these orders, don't listen to none of that. That's the wrong decision to start with. You ain't going there, son. You just keep doing what you're doing and keep on shining bright. Okay, so the feds would actually give me positive advice as I say, hey, don't worry about that. This ain't going to work in their favor. This ain't going to work out too well for these individuals. They're liars. Just give me the vibes of ignoring these individuals. And any type of paperwork they trying to throw on you, ignore that too. Ignore that too. It's like they're coming through to overpower this energy as to say, oh, hell, oh, wait up a minute. Wait up a minute. They're telling me don't worry about nothing. Look at that. Look at the Six of Swords leading straight to the star. Ignore these individuals, man. Ignore them. Because this is who they are. Look at that. Look at that. You got the same official in reverse again. Then you got the Six of Pentacles reverse, King of Wands reverse, a group of tyrants. That's what they would tell me. They ain't gonna get out of this one, bro. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Why would the feds tell me if they was here to ignore them? Why would the energy come off the cards of the Eight of Swords reverses and say you ain't going to jail? Even if you ignore all these papers, you still ain't going there. These individuals get caught scamming, bro. Extortion. That's why they telling me to walk away. You ain't going there. Look, even if you was to leave and ignore all this, you ain't gonna get in trouble. They are. Okay, so apparently some of them actually have my back. Because I'm going to tell you why. This is federal violations, bro. They can't be doing that shit to me. Scamming and doing all this to abuse individuals, yet trying to use all this with papers here. Nah, fuck that shit. And they're looking into all of this right here. Look, that page of Pinnacle Diverse. Look, they're looking into all of that with the vehicles and all that. Told you. They see exactly what the hell is going on. For the good feds out there, I ain't angry with y'all. There's some of them that do have my best interests at heart. They tell me even if I was to ignore this right here, I still wouldn't get locked up. Let them try. Let them try because they ain't going to win. They ain't going to win. Not when these individuals are sitting there making a fool out of themselves and get caught in the process scamming and scheming. With the Six of Pentacles reverse, I guess not. And then you got the activity still being done right in front of their face to where they can actually possibly collect some evidence and documentation to prove what is being done to me as an innocent public figure. They're trying to tell me ignore these fucking timers, bro. Ignore these assholes. Ignore them. Walk away. Walk away. Turn your back to them. Turn your back to them. Turn your back to them. They're proving how right you really are by continuously messing with you. So therefore, you don't have to prove anything because this is what's proving what they're doing to you. Let them keep on messing with you. Let them keep on committing these corrupt practices inside this building. Fuck them. And that's why you ain't going to jail. That's why they ain't locking you up either. Okay, so there's a couple of feds somewhere, bro, that knows that these individuals, This is what you're doing to him? This is what you're doing, huh? There's the vehicles right there. You committing fraud, scamming, lying, being tyrants, and you think you're going to put this guy here? Nah, Ignore that, Scorpio, man. Look, walk away. Walk away. Keep doing what you're doing with your readings, your spirituality side. Even if you want to go something, that's fine. Man, ignore these individuals. That's what they telling me. Ignore them. Don't answer nothing. What they got to say. They try to question, don't answer shit. Ignore them. Ignore them. The Ace of Swords are all about silence. Turn your back on them and ignore them. You don't owe them shit. You don't owe them no explanation. This is how they want to sit there and abuse their power. They want to sit there and fucking lie on you and do the opposite of protection. Fuck these individuals. That's how some of them feel about it. They just ain't gonna tell me that physically. I mean, they could if they do something physically to stop them. But I'm getting that they wouldn't tell me that right now, like in person. But it's like there's another side of them that does want to tell me that because of how ridiculous this is. They just don't want to sound unprofessional. Bro, they could be themselves around me, man. Like they could be themselves and cuss. Fuck. They're like, yeah, but it's just it's ethical and policy. They can slide with me. I don't care about that. You don't see it. Hey, y'all hold on a minute. My phone's about to My battery's almost drained. All right, I'm back. So they're telling me to ignore these individuals. Ignore them. Don't answer not a damn thing they gotta say. That's all about ignoring paperwork too, because it's corrupt. I don't know, bro. Some of them could come in at the last minute to help me. They don't find out for sure I'm not behind something, bro, with all this right here. Apparently. They got some, look like to me, they got something right here documented as to say, hey, this ain't the truth about him. This is what's happening right here. There's tyrants in the energy. That's why they would tell me to just ignore it. Do your best to walk away, turn your back on these individuals. They ain't not going to happen to you. You ain't going there. Don't worry about that. You ain't going to jail. There's one of the calm ones that's in there that energy may be coming through as a calm one that's in there. One of them that's calm. Tell you right now, bro, this right here is uncalled for. They may also be telling me, bro, they're looking out for my well-being. Do not take any gifts. Something about gifts or something. Watch for people that are polite in your surroundings because they're connected to some of these individuals. You chance are you already know that, son. You already know that. Tell these individuals to kiss your ass. That's why. You don't. I don't know if that was okay for me to say that. I don't give a shit to start. I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? They got a Fed that's pissed off right now. That's like, tell them to kiss you. Tell them to kiss your ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Damn. One of them in there telling it like it is. I can sense it energetically. Tell them to kiss your ass, bro. Fuck. You ain't did shit wrong to start with. They sit there fucking lying on you. Ignore them, bro. Tell them to, hey. You don't want to tell these individuals that, bro, because they're fucking nasty. They nasty. You don't want to say that to them. They fucking nasty. I'm hearing them saying, yeah, not for long. Not for long. They just think they nasty. They just think they nasty. They don't know what nasty is. Fuck. There's one of them in there, bro, that may be looking out for me to give me sound advice enough as to say, hey, don't worry about the Eight of Swords. Don't let these individuals get to your head to confuse you. Just keep walking away. You ain't gonna go there. Just keep walking away. Don't worry about having to keep on speaking up on your YouTube channel either, because there's something coming back to this right here, bro. It's all being seen, what's going on right here. With papers, people that work inside of here, that's connected to this right here. That's why. That's connected to vehicles. Yep. That's connected to the pages too. The youngins. It's all right here. That's why they're telling me don't worry about these individuals. Ignore them. And just keep walking away. I'm going to tell you why they're trying to let me know that. Because they don't want to see me flash out and get in trouble. Because they know this is irritating. They don't want to see me get mad and get in trouble. So they are looking out for my well-being. If that's the advice they would give me if one of them was here to talk to me physically. They would tell me to just walk away. They don't want to see me in this energy. They know I'm on the verge of flashing out. They don't want to see me in that energy. Because I could bother one of them. I'm also hearing one of them, you keep playing that guitar, Scorpio, man. You kick ass at the guitar. Sometimes I like to sit there and listen to you jam on your live streams. I'm hearing one of them come through about my guitar. Man, pull that fucking guitar out. Jam the fuck out that guitar. Do it right in front of these individuals' face, bro. Make a live stream like you're doing right now. Pull that guitar out. Play your heart out on the guitar. Man, the hell with these individuals, man. Go for your walks in nature. Look at that. Take a walk in nature. Look, it's like they trying to give me advice, my own advice that I should give myself. When it comes to me speaking on some of my videos. It's like, man, don't let these individuals bother you. Go for a walk out in nature. Look, balance your energy out. Go for a walk out in nature. Take a walk. Take a walk. Take a breather. Ain't nothing to worry about with the Eight of Swords verse. Ain't shit to worry about. Play your guitar. Read your tarot cards. What they gonna do? They gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so apparently one of them in there likes the way I play my guitar. They think that's awesome. I mean, they could like rock. One of them could possibly like rock or like metal. Like, hell yeah, man, you jam the hell out that guitar. I still need more practice. Yeah, I'm still trying to adjust the amp to get the right settings on the amp. I haven't found a sweet spot because there's a lot of knobs on there on the amp. I mean, it does sound good on my videos, but it's not the sound I'm looking for. But one of them really enjoys me playing the guitar. They're like, hell yeah, man, you jam the hell out that guitar. They can listen to that sometimes when they not doing anything. They're in their office. They just sit there and jam out on that. See, that's the energy I get down with, bro. Like the cool ones that's in there, not the ones that's like, oh, we don't like him because he know way too much. Hey, bro, it's only the information of what's being done to hurt me. As far as when it comes to other private or secretive information, no. I just have the right to expose what is being done to me. I have the right to know that. Maybe there could be some form of reasoning on their behalf when it comes to that. As I say, you know what, you're right, Scorpio. They're trying to hurt you that way and you pick it up in your gifts. Call them out for it. Call them out. They should be playing around your energy. They should be trying to harm you. They shouldn't be scamming. They shouldn't be trying to sit there and threaten your freedom like that. Fuck that. Okay, one of them in there agrees that I do have rights. I do have rights here. This right here is why they telling me to ignore them. Man, I ain't worried about these individuals. Look at it, man. They ain't even doing their job. Look at that. They're all confused, trying to project that onto you. Man, walk away from all them. Tell them to kiss your ass and walk off with the hated cups. Toxic ass people, man. Like I said, you can't tell some of these individuals do that because they fucking nasty. They actually take that as a literal meaning and fucking take it as a gesture, bro. Like, you gotta watch that. I'm mainly getting the overall energy. Everything's gonna be okay. Just walk away from all that. That's what they would tell me. Just walk away, Scorpio. Man, look, jam the hell out your guitar. Play your guitar. Play your guitar. They try to get you in a bad mood. Look, just play your guitar. Or hell, go for a walk out in nature. I'll get one of them in there, or it could be just two of them, a few of them. They don't like seeing me upset, bro. They could observe several times I was on my live stream. These individuals, they don't like that. They don't like that. It may not be all of them that's in there, but there's a few of them that don't like seeing me upset or in a bad mood. They don't like that. Like, fuck, bro. I'm just trying to sit there and read my tarot cards on my channel. Play my guitar, go to the store, ride around, listen to my techno music for spiritual downloads. And yet, these are the ones trying to bother me. Why am I getting the energy if they was here to give me advice? If one of them was here to talk to me in person, to give me advice, why are they telling me to just walk away from these individuals? Clarify that. Because of the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Because of some type of cruelty. Something about money, something about cruelty, animal. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Because they ain't gonna fucking hold you up. That's another thing. It's all about holding up energy. Holding up, trying to keep me in one spot. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Look, Eight of Wands, they ain't holding shit up. Look at that. That's clarifying that. Because they ain't about to sit there and hold up the situation. It's in reverse. There's that action card again. Damn, bro. These individuals better watch it. Eight of Wands is actions. Immediate action. Clarify the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of information with these actions too, to have actions taken. If they think that they're going to sit there and hold you up, bro, no, they ain't. Because something is progressing at a rapid pace. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Oh, Justice reverse. Uh-huh. Officials are caught, bro. This is why something is moving at a rapid pace, because of this right here. Exactly. Exactly. The law is wrong, and they're being wronged. They're being feel to be wrong for doing that, for trying to wrong me. Clarify that. Oh, look at that. Look who's behind this business, bro. Fucking cowards. That's why they're telling me don't worry about none of this. Don't worry about nothing. The papers know nothing. Yeah, look at this bullshit business you're running. You think you're going to hold me up? It's all about trying to hold me back or hold me up. You think you're going to hold me up? Good luck. Good luck. And this is what you're doing with this business with youngins? Ten of Pentacles reverse. You trying to sit there and have me in trouble? You being seen as unfit parents to be engaging in these practices? Yeah, okay. You think you're going to put this man in the Eight of Swords? You don't have to listen to shit of what the fuck you got to say, because you ain't doing your job the right way. And fuck these papers too, because he ain't going there. Not when you got people like this that's in there doing all this with this individual right here. And then you got the vehicles. Then you got the Hermit reverse. And then you got the Page of Pentacles reverse. And then you got somebody that got a lot of documentation, possibly some solid proof, a bit of solid proof to prove this right here, that this is being done behind this public figure's back. He ain't going there. Walk away, Scorpio. Walk away. This is clarifying why. Knight of Pentacles reverse. This all about trying to hold me up. They ain't gonna better to hold me up. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Then you got this right here, clarifying that. That's forward movement, rapid pace of movement coming towards this Justice reverse. Clarifying that with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. What's all this right here, huh? What the fuck is being done with a business here that's highly illegal? Checkmate. 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 I'm about to do a full reading to pull cards to see why they would tell me to ignore that. So why would they tell me to ignore that? I'm going to pull cards. I'm not gonna sit there and flip the cards over. I'm gonna pull cards randomly. 4 cards will be drawn. All right, you ready? So why are they telling me to ignore that? King of Cups reverse. Clarify the King of Cups reverse. Queen of Pentacles. This card's coming up again. Because somebody is defamating your character, son, and running a business to try to make you look perverted. And they know exactly what this business is connected to. Clarify that Queen of Pentacles energy. 5 of Cups. Give me one more card for why to not worry about this situation. 4 of Pentacles. This says everything right here. They're holding themselves up, bro. They're holding themselves up, but trying to hold you up, but trying to hold an illusion over your head. Why is this money connected to this earth sign? Why is this fucking business connected to an earth sign? And having you look a certain way when it's not you. It's them with the fucking money. Everything's pointing straight to an earth sign, what it looks like. So what's going on with the earth sign? Oh, crimes uncovered. There's a lot of crime uncovered with an earth sign. That could be leading to her arrest. Clarify that. 5 of Swords reverse. Yeah. Ooh, abuse of authority and power. There it is. Three of Wands. So how are they abusing authority? Magician. We're doing something to manifest something. Doing something to me as a public figure. Trying to put me in jail. 8 of Swords reverse again. Trying to put me in jail. Y'all just holding y'allself up, bro. Crimes are uncovered. Linking this energy to this right here. This is a much more accurate reading, bro. You don't really need all them cards. You just need a few of them. This is coming out again. This card's coming out again, too. By them trying to make you look this way, the money's connected to them. So therefore, it's going to represent that this man is being, there's a bunch of con artists in this man's energy. And that's going to be able to represent a man falling victim to a scam. A scam, a con artist. You got the money in a female's hand right there. This could be identity too. That's security. That could be identity theft. Why is the money in this female's hand? To make a King of Cups look this way. In reality, this is her that looks this way, along with everybody else that's connected to this energy, including authority. Nine of Wands reversed. They're paranoid. They're scared. They're scared of this happening. You scared because you could be faced with a shutdown? You scared because you know you scandalizing me. You financially scandalizing me, bro, lying on my name. And making money while doing it. And you know that I know about it too with the high priestess. I know everything about what the fuck's being ran. Trust that. Trust that. I know your names. I know your faces. And you all have been identified accurately to the right people. And that's why you ain't put me in jail with the 8 of Swords reverse. That's why you ain't put me there. Who the fuck you fucking with? Out of all the people over here, bro, you want to try to mess with somebody in this energy right here. Yeah, Page of Wands reverse with all these lies, fake pages. And then you're doing inappropriate things on these fake pages with these individuals? And you think you're going to put a man in here? Clarify that. Yeah, there's evidence, too, to back this up. There's somebody gathering evidence on these pages, bro. That's linking it straight back to this individual, along with the rest of them trying to hold me up in authority. And that's where the crimes are uncovered at with these individuals. Why would the justice call come up in reverse a few minutes ago? Exactly. You know what that means? Justice system. People in the justice system. Authority. Abusing their power. Crimes uncovered linking this to authority. Yeah, look at that. As I'm saying it. Financial evidence on money. And that's why you ain't going to use any of this against me either. You keep on repeating the same pattern and trying to drag something out. And that's what got your ass on an investigation. Because I keep speaking up about it. Because you keep on doing the same bullshit. Now your ass is being, now they being looked into. There's enough probable cause to look into it. Yeah, look, because of what you're doing. Just reverse again. You breaking the law breaking the law. Quite frankly, you ain't the real law to start with. You ain't nothing but a trafficker. And the higher ups agree with that. Hierophant. Like, wait up a minute, hold on. That ain't the proper procedures and rules and regulations what these individuals are supposed to be engaging in here. Hold up a minute. That's an order right there from a higher up authority figure. Wait the fuck up a minute. Yeah. That's why you ain't got nothing to worry about. This light at the end of the tunnel, Scorpio. They could possibly thank me for my spiritual knowledge. That's all about a spiritual leader. Look at that. They could be proud of me. You go, Scorpio, man. They could be proud of me. That's why you're going to be sitting there happy with a smile on your face. Because these individuals that's out of control with this criminal activity going to get stopped. They ain't going no fucking where. Look at that. They ain't getting nowheres with this. The little bullshit fraudulent reports that they think they're going to get on you. That's all been documented, bro, and possibly collected to be used against them. 6 of Cups, yeah, you're innocent. Look, this is happening behind your back. Exactly. What happened earlier, look, behind his back. And that's why they ain't going to be able to pin all this back off on you because you ain't hurting nobody. Therefore, it's going to lift this off of you to prevent you from being hurt. Yeah, Queen of Cups reverse. By mother figures that really don't give a fuck about individuals. They don't care about nobody. These are people that are mother figures, but are engaging in these practices and activity. Look at who they are. And this is how they make their money, huh? feel good about that, don't they? You only benefiting somebody else is only benefiting off of that. You're just being used in an underhanded manner to put currency, but it's not in the pinnacles of somebody else's pocket. Yeah. But this ain't gonna be lasting much longer. They think they got control over somebody. They can have control over these individuals, but they ain't controlling me. Eight of Pentacles. Because I do my job the right way, just like I'm doing now, reading my cards. That's my fucking job. Something that's not going to ever end. I'm getting that song, we don't want to never end. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is, I'm telling you. It's like our life is just beginning. You walking back, you coming back, or you walking something like that. They walking back just to lie some more, huh? They walking back. All right, look, just to lie some more. Just to have this bullshit currency and fake ass account rerouted back to them to prove what the fuck they doing. That's when they're gonna have to scramble the CD, y'all. Look, they're gonna have to scramble the record. Now, you walking back, or however they say that. We don't want to never, and we don't want to never, and we don't want to never. That look, they're gonna have to skip it a few times. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we. You know what I'm saying? It's like a skipping CD, bro. I'm telling you. Look, with the world reverse, they skipping and scrambling the CD, bro. You damn right they ain't gonna fuck. I'm gonna tell you what ain't gonna never end for them. All this bullshit getting caught. They're going to be the ones going around in a circle like that trying to explain themselves. When they already got enough here to actually explain it for them because they're liars. Yeah, they're going to walk back all right. I don't know if you ever heard that song, Never End. That's what the world reverse give me the vibes of. Never end. Bullshit. Yeah. Don't want to never end without me, with me not being able to walk away and keep me in a cycle, ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. Verification of Title 42 USC Section 14141. Thank you very much. Of misconduct. Deprivation of Title 18 USC Section 242. Thank you very much. And somebody loves the fuck out of me calling that out. Could be a Gemini. Because they could be two-faced too. At least both of their faces may be cute enough to like both of them, huh? Don't have to be this energy. Fuck, they want to sit there and fucking not want to walk away from me. And these two idiots right here that wants to sit there and keep on doing this with their candles in their hand. Oh, yeah, they're going to light a candle and do a ritual and burn a fucking wreath. They could be burning wreaths for Christmas because you're satanic. You don't like Christmas, bro. Look at the red and the green. You look, they could be burning a wreath. Damn, bro. Yeah, just light the candle and then boom, it's burn the fucking wreath up. Just give me the vibes of a wreath. Because of all the grease they be feeling. They gotta put the G in front of the wreath. They gotta put the G in front of the R. They gotta add a G on wreath. because this gonna bring nothing but grief to them. Grief. Somebody loves the hell out of me calling that title and section out, apparently. They think that's attractive. They love that. Why they love that? Why they love that? Because they ain't manipulating the narrative like they think they are, and they ain't holding you up with it either. And they love the fact that you ain't gonna be sacrificed with the shit that these individuals keep on trying to do to you. That's gonna reverse onto them. Cause you ain't no fucking sacrifice. Just like how they trying to keep you single. A man that's smart enough, like I'm getting a telepathic message. A man like me that is smart like I am and intelligent don't deserve to be fucking. I don't know how to explain it, but somebody in there loves the fact that I'm calling that title and section out. Clarify the patient man reverse. Because these individuals can't stand that. They talk shit about that. Good. They're only talking shit because that right there is the opposite of a celebration. They can't celebrate me calling that title and section out because it proves them guilty. Because of what they keep on doing in a relentless cycle right here, which is verifying a pattern is being done and practice. And that's why they ain't gonna sit there and hold me up with a situation. And they also love the fact that these individuals ain't got nothing better else to do but talk shit and gossip between each other because they know I'm speaking some facts. I actually got the factual information to back myself up to protect myself. So it's like somebody loves the fact that I could protect myself. And they love the fact that this makes these individuals feel like a group of bitches. Three of swords. It's like, that's right, Scorpio, man. Keep speaking up. Keep speaking up. Look, whenever they get confronted for it, look, they gonna get a what they call that? An old beatbox. They gonna get an old beatbox or a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker. They gonna play that song, Never End. They gonna be playing that shit in front of all these individuals' faces when they raiding them. We don't want to never end. They go to the van. Look, they seize evidence. They go to the van and put evidence in it. They go back in the building again. Look, then when you walking away, you coming back again. They going back in the building. It's like they perfectly in sync with the song while singing in front of these individuals. Man, they got to put that on a loudspeaker on the SWAT truck. You know what I'm saying? You know how they get on a loudspeaker and say, oh, hey, they announce their presence? They need to put that on the loudspeaker on the SWAT truck and let it play as loud as possible. We don't want to never end. These individuals want to treat a situation like a joke, bro, and defamate my character. I'm going to have a field day with this situation. A field day without a field. You know what I'm saying? Without a field. They love that it bothers these individuals, bro. The Three of Swords. It's like they know it bothers them, bro. It makes them feel like shit for doing that to me. Good. Oh, that's the truth. Yep, exactly. Ace of Swords. Look at the crown right there, too. Look at the crown. It's like this man be spitting some golden truths. With the crown right there, he be spitting some golden truths. Yep. That dark path he trying to pave for him is turning it all gold, bro. Like he's everything he speaks on the situation just paving him a golden path to get him the fuck out your vicinity of abuse. Good, good. Don't you know the ace means one? You got to be odd to be number one. You know what I'm saying? Keep taunting this situation with the truth. I want to sit there and keep bothering somebody. Taunt the situation with the truth. And it's like they don't like the truth, but yet they still sit there and listen to it anyways and get themselves aggravated. Good. Because this reverses every single time and they're found guilty. Two people could be having a falling out. Good. Yeah, because they're caught. They're caught for not wanting to change. You're not bringing this toxic energy my way. It's reversing onto them. Like that, bro. Is the reverse is the only button they know? How does these individuals, whenever they had VHS, video home cassette tapes, I wonder if these individuals will literally sit there and rewind the whole fucking movie. Like, they'd fast forward and keep it on rewind the whole time. Bro, these would be the same type of individuals that would click rewind on a VHS tape and leave it on rewind. And watch it in reverse. Damn. Apparently they like that. They like rewinding that. They like rewinding the VHS tape. Apparently. They're passionate about that. Look at that. Judgment reverse. and got the nerve to blame the VCR for it. But yet they the ones that's putting their fucking hands and rewind the fucking tape. The VCR wouldn't be a rewind if they wouldn't be sitting there pushing the rewind button. Okay, so somebody likes to push somebody's buttons. And it's like this situation is pushing their buttons and putting them in their ego to think that they're actually getting somewhere with this situation, but they're not. Yeah, look at that. All this causes a misunderstanding between them and their lover. Because they're trying to do some type of energy graveyard ritual swapping energy and all to try to use a spirit and all to obtain energy for their connection. Negative. Checkmate. Ain't doing that shit with me. Yeah. Look, just drain them of their own energy. That spirit taking all the energy, bro, and having a good old time of coming back to me and reporting that as and say, ha ha, look at these stupid fools. Ha ha ha. They done disturbed them, bro. I'm telling you, look. They done disturbed them. They got their fucking energy. They come to me and let me know as I say, hey, keep on going, Scorpio, man. Keep on reading your cards. This is what they trying to do. They trying to harvest your energy in order to keep a fake ass connection going. It's like, bro, they think these spirits, they think these rituals are actually working for them, but they're actually working against them and helping me out. Clarify that. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan of the spirit world. To always be 200,000 steps ahead of these individuals. And this pisses them off, bro. Look. This pisses them off. This puts them more in their ego. Like, damn, bro. No matter how much they try to keep this in the dark about what's going on in the spiritual world, the sun is still the brightest thing out there, even though it's in reverse. And this is what they don't like because they keep illuminating what they're doing. It's like these individuals are how can I say this? It's like they're trying not to be seen, but yet the sun is right there. Knight of Cups. Yep. It exposes them. The thing of it is, this individual's too fucking delusional to admit to the fact that they're in some type of dream world to think that they could get my energy with somebody else. There's only one me out there, bro. Ain't nobody gonna take my fucking energy. You understand that? It's sacred and it's protected and locked down. That's my energy right here. You see all that armor on me in the spirit world? Ain't nobody out there like me. You're delusional, bro. Like these individuals are delusional to think that they could get energy from me like that. Spirits are lying to them. They're just extracting all their energy and coming to me with the knowledge to let me know what the hell they doing. And I said, I play like I don't know nothing, but I know exactly what the hell is going on. I don't have to speak on that 24/7. I know what the fuck you weirdos are trying to do. This is what you be doing, bro? Giving offerings, huh? Sitting there giving offerings. Leaving change or coins. This could be interpreted as coins, change. Leaving a drink or something. You think they're actually going to answer that, bro? You disrespecting them, number one. You disrespecting the spirit world. And God knows it. That's why he's allowing the individual to come to me to give me the information on what the hell you doing. That could be interpreted as graveyard dirt. Right there. Let's give me the vibes of the grass. Now they got the grass. Six of Wands. Yep. Chariot. Both cards of triumphing over a situation. Success. Temperance reverse. But anyways, y'all, I just thought I'd document down what I was experiencing in the community setting with the energy. And how it has like an unnatural stillness, quietness to it. I'll probably do a read some other time, y'all. Peace.